do la da 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 da. Alright, we know the drill. We start it up, we look for the live sources. We wait a little bit longer because it didn't find the live source correctly. And we go boot up the usual. Balatro. Alright. How about now? Would you like to give me the YouTube source now? No? Okay, I'll wait a little bit longer then. That's cool. Alright, that worked out fine. And hey, there we go. Alright, all of the stuff is up and running. The camera is adjusted. The microphone is properly placed. Wonder, maybe I could do the mic like here. I can't see that chunk of my screen anymore, which is concerning. But seems like I could still make it work, and I'm gonna assume that my audio quality is much better with my mic there instead of over there. So we'll see. That well positioned? Should be. Here, let me actually go listen. You guys get some audio feedback. Go listen. You guys get some audio feedback. Listen. Ooh, much better. Well, I wouldn't say much better, but noticeably better. Alright. New run, new day, new me. What do we need? Let's go looking for like kind of what we need. Basically this first page is what I'm most interested in. So gotta make clubs work, gotta make 3 of a kind work, and gotta make straight work. Although I don't really need to make those work, right? I just need to happen to have that joker when I win. Half, misprint, knife. I'll definitely take knife if I see it. I think I can make that happen. Delayed gratification's gonna suck. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's play... I don't know. Let's start off easy. Let's do a checkered deck. I enjoy checkered deck. It's one of the easier ones to win with, in my opinion. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Ace, queen, 9, 9, 6. It's much easier to go for like straight flushes and such with this as well. Or not straight flushes, flush houses. Okay, 4 fingers is a nice early starting one because it actually enables really early flush house. Now that I think about it, if I get a 10 or a 4, I have a flush house. Look. Easy. Unlock that ante 1. Great. We got $10. I'm not spending it on Hone. I'm not spending it on either of those. So we're going next. This is horrible for this particular deck. Psychic, must play 5. Okay. I can try my best. I will play 4 plus 1. Actually, should I? I don't think I should do that. 4 plus 1 sounds like a bad idea. My flush will not be good enough to win into. I will play a full 5 flush twice, and I should just win off that. Assuming the second one has a relatively normal score. This is... yeah, that's good enough. I wonder if this is canon. Do you think Jimbo just naturally has 4 fingers on his hands? Oh, that's a lot of buffoon. I do need to get stronger, so I suppose I'm not against this. Discarding queens, there's some chips. And I think I'll be good with just that for now. Might need to play 2 hands or something, but I do have discarding queens, of which I just found several. Let's just discard all of our hearts since we've got them there. Play our... actually, yeah, just play this. This is still pretty good with the plus 80 there. Yeah, we should be able to win in 2. I would like to find more queens, but clearly that's not happening, so... now just discard to look for the flush house, and that's it. Didn't find it. Nice. Mail-in rebate goes very hard early. Before I forget, I should probably just take this. Nah, I can wait one. The arm doesn't matter. And I'm discarding 6s. Let's play the flush then. This one's probably going to take me 3 flushes to win. Unless I find a flush house. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's just go hunting for 6s. No, we found one. That's what we get. $5. Totally worth it. Better than a golden joker. You only have to discard 1 for it to be better than the golden joker. That's pretty easy. Okay, none of these are really that awe-inspiring. I guess I'll take Scholar for the mult. And that's working pretty well. How's the compression over here? I changed my settings a little bit so that hopefully the compression is a little better, because I noticed that from time to time it would kind of fuck up on stream, but it seems like it's doing alright right now. Yeah. And also, yeah, my mic is just a little bit in the way. There we go. Perfect. Now I can see my tabs over on my other monitor. Alright. The arm, decrease levels. No thank you. Hello! Oh, a YouTube side viewer today. Excellent. Let's see if we can find either a 9 or another ace, maybe. 2 aces is probably enough to just win, though, right? It must be. Yeah. Easy. Very creative username you have. Alright, what we got in here? We got the Emperor. Judgment. Neither of those. I guess I'll go Judgment, just see what they give us. Ice cream is better than nothing, I suppose. What do we got in here? Flush. Every time. We're playing the checkered deck. Like, you're going flushes one way or another, or you're playing the deck wrong. Or got offered some crazy shit. Discarding 8s, I can do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Trying to discard those aces, so I'm going to play the flush instead. Hopefully not win in 1, I don't think I will. Nah. My only mult comes from aces, so it makes sense that I'm not going to win if I don't play aces. Alright, do we have anything that would go, like, super hard? I guess I could take Troubadour over 4 fingers. It's not really that much better. But I don't have it gold stickered yet, so... I don't mind it being rental. We have decent econ right now. In fact, Ectoplasm goes pretty hard. I would have to sell Scholar just to make sure... Sell both of these, really, just to make sure I don't hit one that's perishable. Because that would obviously be bad. Those suck. Those, like, Omega suck. Gonna re-roll a little bit here. Yeah, I'll buy Hangman. That's perishable and rental, but I can make it work. I just need some stuff right now so that I don't lose. In fact, this doesn't actually work. I don't have any clubs. What? At least I can sell it for the same amount. Green works, because I don't need to discard. Like, yeah, I do it for money, but I'm probably gonna get rid of that at some point anyways. In fact, I could sell it for delayed gratification, which I also haven't won with. And then I won't discard. I don't actually know if this is enough to win, though. Like, right now, we're looking at, like, what, 150 times 6 on average? That's only 900, and I need, like, 4,800? Yeah. I guess the Green Joker will scale up, so I should be able to make it out of this blind, at least. I think. Hopefully. Really, I'm just gonna play flush over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually this will scale. And I'll hang some low cards if I get an opportunity. Yep, we're doing a little bit of the old checkered deck today. I don't want to hang those, because I can't hang both. I can hang both of those, though. Alright, now that we're doing the scaling, we should be fine. Arrowhead but perishable. Cloud 9 as well, okay. Perhaps this is more of a Cloud 9 angle than a delayed gratification angle. But, I mean, I have extra Joker slots, no reason not to use them right now. I got an early, Four Fingers, so I got like Flush House and Big Blind Ante 1. You had the message queued up. Alright, obviously not a crazy start. I gotta play the gold card. I don't mind. I'm gonna be getting a ton of money out of this anyways. Pretty sure this will just win. Yup. Pre-typing my stream. I'm not sure there's anything I want a duplicate of here. It's not like I want another Troubadour or anything. That sounded very tsundere. This is never making it to the end game. Let's just get rid of it for a judgment now. Saki Busky. Saki Busky. We'll see whether you can fit in here somewhere. Guess I'll aim to enhance some face cards. He does, and I would absolutely let him if I had any cards that I was like, man, if only I had a second one of those. But I don't, so he gets to stay home. Hey, there we go. So I have not seen either Spades or Hearts debuffed, but technically it's not too bad because I can just play the other one, I guess. I'm gonna Magician these 8s because in the event that I get a Strength, I can bump into 9s, which is what I want to do for Cloud 9. Makes sense in my head. Let it happen. These suck. Ludo. I'm trying my mic in a slightly different position. Does it sound clearer? Ooh, 20 bucks. Piece of candy. None of that. Infinite flush glitch, just have a hand size of 9, instant win. No discards required. Faceless, I don't want to discard jokers though. Abstract is stinky. There's my strength. You're a little not good here. I'll keep these two. Base chips and malt are halved, that's a little annoying. Oh look, exactly the two cards that I was like, man, I want to turn those into 9s. Ha ha ha. Let me... Oh yeah, I can tell that that got a lot worse when I tabbed out for a second. Let me turn the encoder back down to standard quality for now. It doesn't seem to be affecting anything most of the time. It's only like some of the time that something's like happening. That should be good. Or maybe not, I don't know. Certainly seems to be fucking up still. Minus out of U. Maybe it's got to do with this. I'll close out of U. Yeah, that'll do. Just small hiccups, making sure that the stream still looks good. Ooh, Baron. Now, maybe it had something to do with that then. Maybe it was a Twitch side thing. Probably not, but I'm gonna pretend that that's the case so that I don't have to deal with it for a moment. Is Baron playable here? It obviously doesn't scale very well with Green Joker. But I mean, I can always make more kings. I guess Sock and Buskin isn't really doing a whole lot for me now, and it also doesn't, you know, it doesn't combo with Baron. So maybe I drop Sock and Buskin for Baron and we start trying to look for kings of one kind or another. Hey look, a king of one kind or another. Yes, it's the wrong suit. I'll figure that out later. Hey look, not king. Huge. We can always just lovers them for now. That'll do. Skip for a negative tag? Yep. Fight me. There's almost a flush house here, actually. I'm gonna play some random crap for my first hand. Like this, maybe. Or like this. No, I want to keep my lucky, just these four. Okay, I didn't get the flush house. I'm not gonna fight for it that hard. Play these. Lots of chips, not a lot of mult. Very mid result. Okay, once again we almost have a flush house. It's unfortunate we don't. Let's lovers this queen so that we can play a flush without playing the kings. Not that it's gonna change that much. Yeah, we might be losing rather early here, depending on what we can pull. Which is not very much, apparently. Okay, we're basically hoping that king procs a mult. If it does, maybe we're still in it. If it doesn't, probably not. It did not. 07s. That was kind of a weird run anyways. I wasn't really digging that. It was fine, it was alright, but I didn't really feel like it was going anywhere late game. That's almost really good. I didn't like picking up the Eternal Green Joker early. Okay, I'll take the Zany. Sure. Just warming back up. Yep, that's what's up. Easy win here. Pass. Am I just looking for full houses? I guess so. Not super likely to find them. But I do keep finding blush angles, so I guess I'll just take that instead. Just win in 2 instead, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, they didn't feel like showing up for that particular one. It's a good thing I didn't need him. You got an Immolate in here? Grim, eh? Nah, I'd rather have a Trance. That goes so hard with a flush deck. And honestly, give me the Death in case I see it. And then I can get 2 flush levels. That's a full house. I think that just wins. Just this, I believe. Constellation is big because we have the blue seal already. And we are going to hunt for that blue seal like our life depends on it. Because it kinda does. Hey look, found it. Alright, now we just need to figure out how to win with a flush. Because right now we're not gonna win with a flush, right? Okay. So I could play a 3 of a kind inside a flush right now. That would work. I wouldn't be able to use the planets, but I would at least be able to make them. And then a 3rd flush to win it. Harump. That's a fun one. Love me a 3 double tag. Let's go clearance sale into, I think, both of these packs. Definitely the Jumbo Spectral. Ectoplasm, Deja Vu, another Trance. Let's do another Trance, I think. Lots of trances. Ha! Ha! Like that. No guarantee this isn't just an Ace of Hearts, but I'll play it just to be safe. Okay, I don't like that I just got a fucking message from a Discord server I thought I had muted. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. There we go. Alright. Looking for 3 of a kinds. And if it happens to also be a flush, that would be cool too. I mean, that is 3 6s. This is a full house. Undoubtedly, I'm looking at a full house. For real. Alright, 2 more flushes will do it, and I have a discard. So I'm gonna save as much as I can here. Damn, did I really not get either of my other... I can do this much while staying safe. Unfortunate. Alright, I have now $2 for the next shop. Oh, good! Death is $2, but Jupiter is much better. Because I need to actually win first. And 3200 isn't easy if you have no flush levels or anything. Immolate. Yeah. Okay, I don't like that I didn't draw a flush there. I did draw a flush here, but once again I have to discard my damn spade. Rough. What am I getting right now if I play this? Like 650? I might not even be able to do that. I might need to go play like this to look for a 10 or a king. Because that's about the only way I'm winning right now. No 10, no king. Okay. Time to just lose. Let's see what we can do. Didn't get any mults this game. They offered me a whole bunch of shit that didn't give me any way to win. Like, I got Constellation and then no planets. Constellation and then no planets, and then some flat mult that doesn't scale for shit. And that was all of the jokers. That was all of them. And, you know, maybe a Spectral Pack does something, but not if you don't get Cryptid or Incantation or Grim. Those are horrendous. Actually god-awful garbage. Might as well look for a 6. Or a Jack. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Get out of my face. Get out of here. I don't know what you want me to do with all that. There aren't any points. least I get the delayed gratification. Sure, I'll death a 2 into an ace, I guess. Given that you've given me no other option. Sure. That's what I was afraid of. I guess I still drew a full house, so it's fine, but... yeah. Alright, this is the time when you give me some malt. Not malt that I have to stick with the entire game already has a gold sticker and charges me every round. That works. Works quite well, really. I mean, assuming it doesn't just screw me over and over again, but that's fairly unlikely, at least with misprint. $10. I could see DNA doing something good here. How much is the sell value of these? 2 each? Alright. Let's see what's in the Jumbo Arcana. Judgment, Emperor. Guess we'll look at Emperor. Tower and Empress, god awful. Actual hot garbage. Okay. I will sell... I'll sell delayed gratification, I will sell the sun. I'll buy the DNA, and we're gonna make a bunch of gold cards. You are gold. I play you. I make a second one. I discard these. Oh, that is a straight flush. Very nice, very nice. DNA doesn't really do me a whole lot. Crazy Joker, this is actually, like, how do I want to lose the game the fastest? This would be it, right there. Can I do 3,200? I feel like I can with misprint at least. I'd love to duplicate some more cards, but I gotta draw the ones I want to duplicate. This will just do a king for now. Well, we got the +0 out of the way early. Surely they wouldn't do that to me again. I appreciate that. $3 for playing around does not feel particularly good. Duplicate the ace every single time. And then I will discard these, look for another heart. There we go. It's actually a pretty decent one. Some guaranteed malt in there, thankfully. Discard those. Some more guaranteed mult in there. Well, that was pretty kind of misprint. Basically. Those chips might go pretty hard. Cloud9 is, I guess, technically better than the cost of it. DNA is only around for 2 more. Maybe it's worth selling for the Blue Joker at this point. Like so. Do I want an extra discard? I kind of really do. That's actually feels very important. Suit. Okay, well that's 4 and 4. Much better now that we have a few chips. That very well might be another ace. It was not. There we go. Alright, 4 fingers, but I have to pay for it. Nah. Eh. It helps me play consistently, but I don't know if I like it. I guess I like it more than the Even Steven that will end up debuffed eventually. I do like it more than that. Because now I can play these flushes. And get not that many points for it. Because my flush is still level 1, because I don't know if I've seen a planet pack. Despite the fact that I took Telescope and Anti 1 for the express purpose of leveling flush. Pretty sure that's getting 600 regardless. Where is my super suit? Gotta reroll so I don't lose. And even then, I'm probably still going to. That's not enough points. And Chariot's only getting me 2 mult, so that's not doing jack shit. I need as many points as I can get. I can't afford to save the gold. And even then, I'm gonna need Misprint to hit hard. Straight flush, though. Never mind. We might be alright. we were barely alright, which is good, because misprint did not hit hard. Holy shit, finally. I can level my Jupiter once for $8, because the game has allowed it. Thank you, game. I will not forget this kindness. Right in time for me to be completely incapable of beating the plant. Not the faces. Oof, oof, oof. Oof, oof. Alright, I think I'm gonna play one of those, yeah. Oof, oof. Don't suppose you got one of those straight flushes for me. They do indeed. Is it good enough? We'll find out. No. I only hit 3. What a shit run that was. They were like, telescope? I was like, yes, absolutely. I would love flushes. And they're like, no planets, idiot. Get baited. You wasted $10. Wee Joker that I can't afford, I hate you, game. I hate you with a burning passion. I hate you even more now. Oh man, I've seen this one before. My favorite. Oh, there's a planet. Hooray. It's the right one, too. Alright, the window. I have a full house. What say you? Nothing. Die. Begone. $12. Ooh, another of my favorite planet. Man, this would have been great last run. Neither of these does anything. They are both useless. Mystic Summit actively hurts me because I can't delay gratification with it. I don't know what this is, but I don't want any of it. Guess I'll keep this even though I can't use it. Vey. Here's your 3 of a kind. You are frustrating me, game. doing me a frustrate. Oh, we're strong enough to win at least right now. Can't be all bad. Just take the abstract and move on, I think. That's enough chips and malt to do basically anything. Right, 9 and 80. It's already almost winning regardless of what I play, so... You know what? I don't want to win anymore. Erosion's not it. Seance is pretty much never gonna happen. I guess I could pick it up, but realistically I'd just rather have an extra discard. I can't use them right now, but I can in the future. Also, Delayed Gratification's final hurrah is against the water, where it gets me $0. Look at that, man. You did your job. You get me $0. Now get out of my face. Ooh, we got the telescope again, though. Big. Massive, perhaps, even. Can't win just yet because we didn't see any jokers in that particular shop, so abstract is kind of poopy right now here at that +6. And the ice cream is slowly falling off as well, although our Jupiter levels are kind of like offsetting that at the moment. Greedy Joker is trolling. Absolutely, let me get another one. In the effort to stay alive, I will simply level Jupiter again. Let's hang 2 2s. And 2 3s as well, because why not? How about you just give me a whole new hand? Thank you. Listen, the ice cream is gonna melt whether I intervene or not. There's nothing I can do about it. He's lucky he's still here, because I have only 2 total jokers. I'll take Supernova for now. And honestly, I am going to just open every Celestial I see. There's no reason not to get a flush level constantly. That should be good enough for now. Hearts are debuffed. Okay, so we want to lean into hearts in the future. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. There's no way this isn't winning. It's actually actively worse than my normal flush, though, so I'm gonna play a normal flush. I love when that happens. Recyclomancy. Alright, I need like 9k now, right? Yeah. I actually think I still need to go ahead and upgrade Jupiter twice more. Yeah. Was that the plant again? Yes, okay. Not the end of the world. Alright, my flush is quite strong at this point. The ice cream continues to melt. What a world, what a world. Yo, y'all got any jokers in there that are actually worth a damn? Like, this is like the third time you've offered me Gluttonous. I don't need it. It's bad. Sigil and Ouija are just asking to get screwed as well. There's a 50-50 shot. Sigil is just like making a suit I don't have. And Ouija -1 hand size is horrible for flushes. Waste of $4, methinks. Bro, come on. I know you can do better than this. I know you can do better than making every Joker rental. All of them? Like... You think I'm paying for it? Yeah, you got another thing coming. I'd like to play my lucky card in the event that it decides to give me money or something. Ice cream slowly melting. Supernova slowly perishing. It really says something that this is the best 3 Jokers we've seen this run. These are not good. I don't suppose you have an Immolate this time. An Onk? Is that what we're working with? An Onk? Holy shit. Alright, well, this is obviously silly, but I'm gonna do it anyways. There we go. You want me to discard 10s, eh? I can do that. Yeah, I'm still making enough points to win at the current moment. Let's do this. Make 10 bucks. 8765. I'm not going to be silly and play a straight flush. Just absolutely tank my score for no reason. And yeah, about the same odds either way. I guess I have less heart face cards. Heart, 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 heart. Heart, 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 heart. I actually do think I need those little bit of chips that the last one would give me. 77643. Very nice. $11 dues. Ah, it's perishable, but malt is malt, I suppose. And it also works with mail-in rebate, so... I'm looking for 4s. As many as you can provide me words. As many as you can provide me with. Okay. I really do like earning $20 for discarding 2 cards. That is is quite nice. And the money problem was solved, just like that. Let's solve it even more. No shot am I buying Planet Merchant right now. I need actual jokers. I'm not going to reduce the odds that I get any. I'll take Odd Todd for now. Popcorn works. Probably better than Odd Todd. Odd Todd. Alright. Go next. We're discarding 8s. Oh, that's an 8. $10, please. $10 for the privilege. Eights. I wish to discard 8s. Those are not 8s. That makes it difficult to discard 8s. Very well then. This might truly be the worst lineup of jokers I've ever seen that's actually working. Popcorn's gonna be long gone, but... Yup. Ooh. Neat. You'd think Black Hole was like a 7% chance with how often I get it. I'd love to take Baseball Card. It would be great. I have 0 uncommon jokers. I'll take it, just in case I see some. Like, technically, I could take Castle here. That would be pretty good. That would be a 1.5x mult. I guess I could sell one of my abstracts for that. That's pretty good. We obviously brainstorm the baseball card at that point. We take the Planet Merchant now, because we're actually kinda cooking. No. Definitely not, because that can land on the other 2 suits. Like, ooh, clubs. Let me see how many I have. Like, and honestly, reroll me down one more time. Garbage, 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 all the way down. The wheel. Alright. You got me fucked up if you think I'm not going to discard every single spade I draw. Absolutely. See ya, spades. Nope. I need chips. We're doing all right for now. We got 2 more rounds before it's like a problem again. I would like some uncommons in that time. Temperance is a good start. Temperance gets me my extra hand and another flush level. is gonna make me at least feel better. Going against this was 60k. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go roll down before that boss. I'm not getting away with not playing flushes. Not with this lineup. Alright, what do you want? Hearts or spades this time? Thank you very much. Play the flush. I say that like it's revolutionary or a difficult choice to make. Is that enough to win? I hope not. Weird thing to say, but I want to discard more hearts. Bankruptcy the boss. Yeah. Sure. Pair. Ha. It's level 2. Genuinely not that bad of a score. There's no way to get around that guy unless I somehow miraculously unlock, the, flush house, like, right now. Straight flush isn't... I mean, I guess I could play straight flushes, but that's not very likely to happen. These suck. I guess I'll make a lovers. Spades. We got one more boss. It's not super likely that it's going to be specifically the head. So, let's do that. And Popcorn's down to +8, so let's get rid of him and buy Sock and Buskin for a round so that we just absolutely pop off. We put these uncommons to the right of our flat mult because baseball card triggers when you get to that joker, like reading left to right, so... Straight by 3 levels, nah. You want me to discard spades? Say less. This might actually just win in one. Not quite. Okay. But it will win immediately after this, so... Get my discards out there now. 108 already, and we've only had it for like, what, 1 ante at this point? Quite good. Alright, yeah, take all my money. Whatever. Not like I was gonna have it after this blind anyways. Photograph's a decent replacement for now, but let's look for money first. We're gonna roll down, we might as well do it right. Hierophant there. Castle at 108 chips. Yep. We only picked it up like last ante though, so I think that's quite excellent. Double the money. Buy the photograph, and let's roll it down. Great start. We should still be able to beat this guy, I think. We were getting like, what, 68k? And we're gonna be at a little under half that, so 30-ish k. We should be able to beat that with 5 hands. So I'm gonna do the pro strat here, buy for $1, reroll for free, sell for $1. Who does this guy think he is? Okay. Well, let's get to it then. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a flush. You can just set the money to 0, man. It's fine. just get it over with. $25,000. Yeah, that is enough to win as long as we can play 5 of these. I see my lucky cards are sleeping today. I also don't want to discard too many cards or else I won't actually be able to play 5 flushes. Should be good to do that at least. Alright, and I can discard 2 more of you and be safe, so let's do boom boom. Yeah. I don't trust myself to draw a spade again, and I didn't, so I'm glad I didn't. Well, I guess I did, but... Drop the 6, play the ace, just maximize the points. That's an interesting, like, charity idea, though. I'll donate a certain amount of money to charity for every dollar lost from this particular boss. Alright, so now here's the fun question. How do we keep winning now that we're being charged $6 a round to exist? I could skip for $21, but then I don't think I can beat 165k. But then again, I can't really do anything else here. I have negative $1. If I play this blind, I'm actually gonna lose money, so I do need to skip regardless. Or else I'm just gonna bleed out a different way. And we'll just have to see if we can beat 165k here. Discarding hearts. Which I don't think we can, but maybe we get one of those lucky procs, considering that we literally got 0 last time, so... Also, we're scaling here. Okay. I could discard hearts here. We have a lot of them. Yeah, might as well take the risk here. Because we're not on pace yet, so the risk is, I would say, necessary. Hey, there we go. 20 bucks, too. Ooh, oh, what? Whoa, hello? Alright, I think we'll be good. We are so back. Hack is not doing a whole lot for me, but it's uncommon, so that's a 1.5x, and is definitely staying. Never punished. I absolutely could have been punished, and then the game was like, we've punished you enough this stream. You can have this one. I think I go Sun on these 3. And then in here we have 2 choices. Let's go Emperor. Temperance is good. I think I might sell Saki Busky here. think Sock and Buskin, and then we Judgment. Hold on to the death so we can use it in run. Understand that this is very likely not to be uncommon, but Sock and Buskin wasn't really doing it for us. We'll pick up Bootstraps, and I will reroll one more time. Nope. Okay. Well, the extra 1.5x does make me feel better. I have a little bit of extra flat mult here. We're in a better spot. The manacle's annoying. Me when I have nacho tongs. +1 nacho. Alright, what do you look like now? Hopefully I'm looking at like 50k at least. 71k, okay. Makes me feel better. Not gonna discard the hearts this time because we're playing against the manacle. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth when it comes to drawing flushes with reduced hand size. If you're gonna give me the option, I'm gonna use it. Save the death. It's sort of a get out of jail free. And I think we can freely discard these hearts now. Do we win anyways? We have a fair amount of flat. I have a sneaking suspicion that just wins. Oh yeah. Honestly, our flush is barely even doing anything. That was like 25k. We're going into ante-8 here. I mean, there's no way that's not worth it, right? Over abstract, get a 4th uncommon in there. It'll last the rest of the way. Easy choice, actually. I'll take the extra consumable now. What's our boss? I don't know if I care or not. I might not. Like, yeah, it could discard or disable baseball card and that would suck, but feels like we're in a decent spot right now. Gift wrap has some value, just being uncommon. Okay. Well, you want me to discard hearts, which means I can't really make use of Bloodstone. But that's okay, we're clearly still on pace here. Thank you for at least drawing the wild card. How much do I care? I don't. I would jump on an oops all sixes like that right now. This bootstraps would be out the door before it could finish a sentence. I am considering whether I can take another non-gold stickered, because, like, I've got this one, and so this run isn't entirely worthless to me, but maybe I could fit another one in there if I want to get a little bit silly with it. Just sun some more cards. Now we're up to, like, just kind of play whatever the fuck you want level of hearts. Like, I could take Half Joker here. It's not helpful. It's actively harmful. In fact, Bootstraps is giving me, what, gives me 8, maybe 10, so it's something in the ballpark of a 1.3x times a 1.5x. Do I feel like I can win in spite of that? Honestly, with Bloodstone, yeah, I do. So, I'm going to... yes, this is much worse, but I'm taking it for the sake of making this challenge go faster. Let's play the flush like that. Put the lucky out front in case it decides it wants to proc. Yeah, I think I'll be good. Hopefully you get a yeah. Honestly, I don't think I could replace anything else here, but I'm gonna re-roll down just for like a, I don't know, maybe I land a negative, or maybe I land just a good consumable. Nope. This would be cool to replace, but I can't sell for that. These don't sell for enough. I'm $1 short. I guess I could sell my Death and the Half Joker and Fit Hiker in there just to be safe, right? It would be safe because I would be getting the 1.5x off baseball card in that case. Doesn't really matter which of those I max out right now, though. I actually don't like taking Half Joker into the late game. I could see taking Hiker in. I think Hiker will be easier to use in a different run than Half Joker, that is. Alright, Crimson Heart. What do you got for me? What are you disabling? Castle. How much do I care? 200. This was about a 2x. Okay, I don't care that much then. I will play this hand. $85k with that disabled. Alright, this one I care a little bit more about. Obviously. I still don't think I need to do like a dead hand or anything. I just play this. Okay. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see disabled. And we've got... Okay. Yeah. With Hack, we've got 5, 10 total Bloodstone procs. If this doesn't win, then I just got supremely unlucky. 1, 2... Okay, we're not getting supremely unlucky. 4, 5, 6... 6. Cool. I win. Get out of here. Yes, I did. Thank you. Well, I didn't play that many aces, but... Alright, that is not a very endless mode deck, considering I only got 780k there. And I'm bleeding money out of my ass. But, that is 2 more of those before we head into the next run. You're finally done. Cool. Alright. Anyone? Any decks anyone wants to see me play? I'm totally impartial right now. I will play literally anything. I just played checkered deck for the fuck of it. Preferences. Preferably not green deck, but if you insist. If not, I'm just gonna close my eyes and just press right arrow until I get there. That one looks good. Oh god. Oh, thank you. You've saved me from needing to play that. I'll do Abandoned Deck. Skip for a free rare. Horrible idea, gonna do it anyways. Two pair? Not a good enough two pair for me to want to do that. Alright. Flush it. Said flush it. There we go. Ooh. Oh my god, it's actually good for once. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh. The synergy is off the charts with this one on Abandoned Deck. Alright. Out of a need for malt, I will open that. Very cool. I will be looking for straights. I mean, I guess a flush is a straight if you squint really hard. There we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, now we just need some cracked shit to go with Brainstorm and we're cooking. What do you got for me? That's not it. I might take it anyways. No, I'll take an Arcana. Emperor makes the most sense because then I can trigger a bunch of Fortune Teller procs to start. That's now a +6. That should be good for now. We can save a little bit. Spades. There you go. We're gonna try our best to remove some clubs. Alright, not feeling too bad about this anymore. Sometimes you get some of those early cracked jokers and you're like, okay, but now how do I actually get to the part where I can use those? Mega Buffoon. Sure. Huh. Okay. Speculative Family. And... Crazy. Oh god, it's a straight build. Do I trust myself to beat the needle? No, but I'm gonna try. 4, 3, 2. Okay. Ace, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got the straight. We're safe. We're chill. Absolutely winning. We got our 25 bucks. Econ solved. 4 fingers, great for straights. As is Paintbrush. Alright, this might be a straight deck. Not really gonna be using the family, but it's there. I guess I can sell Fortune Teller for the credit card, because it's Fortune Teller's only giving +4 right now. Let's go Emperor. Good choice. And we'll strength some aces into 2s, since this clearly is going to end up a straight run. If we bump some aces into 2s, then we don't have to deal with yet another rank. Not upgrading high card. There we go. There's 2 aces to bump into 2s. 5, 4, 3, 2. Might as well look for a 6 or another ace. There's the 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Definitely winning, right? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I just work here. I only need 4 of these for straights. Why am I... I just tried a lot harder than I needed to there. Gotta remember I have 4 fingers. I lost one in an accident. I'll take the runner. Seems like a good choice. Hermit, hermit, hermit. Straight flush me. Skip for a negative tag? Genuinely might do that. And what's our boss? Spades are debuffed. Don't really care about that. Joker Stencil doesn't fit this. Skip for negative. Bite me goad. 10, 9. And then we've got 6, 5, 3, 2. We don't need the 2 because a 4 does it. Okay, we've got 7, 6, 5 here. Eight, 7, 6, 5. And what do I care about the rest? I guess there's still quite a few 4s out there. Let's just play this. Pretty solid. Okay, we still didn't draw any of the 4s. Ace 10, 7, 6, 2. Obviously horrible hand, but I'm playing it anyways. What? What are you talking about? Another straight would be the correct play. Good noon. 'Tis 1 here, but I understand. We live in different places. I mean, it's $3 a round, but it's kind of cool to think that, like, maybe I could make that work. Honestly, I don't even know. I should keep this just because it doesn't have a sticker. That's genuinely the only reason. Skip for another negative? No. No. Scale. Do you just really like keeping these linchpin cards out of my hand? There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Throw the 6 in there as well, I guess. Might as well get a few more chips. Ding, 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 ding! 6 of hearts is the doubler. It's on 6, 5, 4, 3. No. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't really care about the doubler because I haven't leveled my straight at all, so that's only like 4 molt, but there goes all my money. Alright, what else we got here? Do I care about hack? No. Not enough. Fortune teller is back, but that's only +8. See if we can find a straight in here somewhere. Huge. I'll fucking do it again. I'll call that good enough for now. The fish is gonna be supremely annoying, I can already tell. Keep a couple of 8s, discard like this. Ace 4, 3, 2. Gotta remember you got 4 fingers. Eight, 7, 6. Get out of here. Okay, once again, with, like, may I have those 5s, please? Pretty please? I'm asking nicely. I could also take a 9 or an ace. Those would work too. Those are all really cool cards. This brainstorm ain't doing shit, by the way. Barely doing anything at all. Oh, Hiker is back, huh? Well, credit card's about to die, so that's a good replacement, I suppose. But I would like to check a Jumbo Celestial. That was a poor choice. Straight flush it is. The fish. Don't think I'm gonna like this boss. Especially if I have to use all my discards right at the beginning, like usual, just trying to get a flush or a straight in the first place. I guess I have this one. That'll do for now. Do I want to copy Hiker? I think I do. I think copying Hiker goes pretty hard. Alright, don't get as many points, but... oh man, I don't like that I have to just, like, discard blindly in the dark. Like, technically there's a decent chance this is a straight, but that's not smart. Alright, let's not copy Hiker on this particular boss. It's over 40 degrees at your house and snowing? Hold on, pause. That's not allowed. That's illegal. I guess we dupe Runner here, get as many chips as we can since we're not getting any mult. We're looking for a 7. We want whatever shows up right in between there. 9, 8, that's probably a 7, 6. God, I hope it's a 7, 6. You better be a fucking 7. Good. You know, I guess it can snow over 40 degrees. It's not, like, it probably just, like, bleh when it hits the ground, but I guess it's possible. What do I need now? 25k? Okie dokie. Don't say that yet. We just barely survived a second ago. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's do that. The fact that I need to draw multiple of them per round is quite scary. 10, 9, 8, 7. And an ace over the top. The 7 of clubs is the mult one. So I'll save the 7 of clubs. Let's get some more hiker value. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's be safe and copy the mult. Ooga booga booga. I need something better than this. And I would prefer not to have to spend $9 a round to maintain that. But those suck. Blech. The problem is no mult. That is the big problem here. No mult to work with. And we play the wall next. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I don't see why not. We're absolutely fucking golden on chips. Our chips are out the ass. It is not even close. To the point where I think that actually that's probably the better, like, putting the chips on the left. 3 of spades, we have not drawn the 3 of spades. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, though, we have. In fact, that's a straight flush. Just kind of squint, again. As long as you squint, it's fine. Let's... I guess that's better. Barely. Very marginally. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. In fact, we could do 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, and get another straight flush. Nice. As you can see, we're not beating the wall with this current deck. And we've got $2. And nothing in the shop to improve our deck. Eight of clubs. Okay. I'm gonna just have to look for the 8 of clubs. Which means going as far through this deck as possible. And hoping for the best. The idea being hopefully to multiply twice on like a straight flush. Which we are seeing here. We got the 10-9. To the point where I think the proper thing to do is discard as we look for the 8 of clubs. Or, oh, it's the 9 of clubs. I have the 9 of clubs. I just can't read. We still want a straight flush, though, so we need the 8 of clubs at the very least. Or a 7 of clubs, which I believe we still have both of. Yeah. Discard. I'll play the ace 2, 3, 4, 5 because it's irrelevant. In fact, it's like, fuck it, upgrade it even. Double upgrade it. This is ante-5, by the way. We're barely halfway through the game. There's the 7. Okay, so we have our straight flush here. 10, 9, 8, 7 with the 3. And that's a straight flush. Definitely. And then we dupe the idol for the most points we can get. Confirming that is a 9 of clubs. Alrighty. There's barely any points at all. Methinks we won't be winning. There you go. End me. Not enough. Not good enough. None. Silly me going for a straight build. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... I guess. It's hard to win in one on this deck on the small blind. I don't think the jinx was necessary. Pretty sure that was doomed. Troubadour. I'm not taking a... As much as I want this because I don't have the sticker, I'm not taking a rental ante-1. No. You can't. I won't. Bro. On abandoned deck? You pick 2 of the, like, 5 total face card jokers to put in here? This is a straight flush, too, so I don't think I can make that work. I guess I'll try. 7, 5, 4, 2. I guess that's like kinda close to a straight flush. Discard once just to see if we get lucky. Nah. Yeah, you know what? He seems like he would want reserved parking among other things. Now, I discarded my 5 of diamonds, so that's not happening. Could have had that straight flush if only I was omniscient. Silly me. Better than nothing. You want me to play flushes, and I will absolutely try my best to oblige. Granted, this is like a give and take thing where you do have to give me the diamonds or else I can't do it. But I'm sure you understand that and you're just like waiting for the right time. Yeah. Thank you. Right, and then we could do this again with the... See, this is why you check this. I was gonna go for hearts, but that's a horrible idea, apparently. And like, yeah, if you could get me another one of those... Thank you. Another straight flush. Bruh. Four fingers is a trap. Go next. I'm not bold enough to look for that four. I would rather win. My results-based analysis shows that I made the right choice. We live on. Pear. I can do pears, guys. I'm good at pears. Green Joker. Maybe. Let's look for a little bit of money. Not super likely, but maybe. Maybe they take pity upon me. They didn't. But here's a bunch of hearts, and I can turn all those hearts into clubs, and that would be cool. And then we look for money again, except it's even less likely this time. But we can make some more clubs. Alright, delayed gratification. And we ride. Okay. What did I get rid of? I got rid of hearts. Alright, let's look for hearts in the future then. Play that for the money. Alright, I have enough clubs here that I can just make a flush for myself in just a second. I will play this pair of 2s and a 3 and a 6. And I'll be able to win off the flush. I just want the money. Club, 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 because why not? Bing bong, bing boom bong. The fish again, eh? Alright, I can just sell this, right? I'm not gonna afford a kind. It's like magic. Ooh, $4. No, probably not. Go ahead and take a huge gamble here. Nope. Did not pay off. Why would it? Sure, I'll take some more clubs. You buy this, maybe you use it, maybe you don't. I drew a lot of 4s, I'm gonna use it. $10 is better than $4, no discards. Big if true. 10 is better than $4, no discards. Big if true. 10 is better than $4, no discards. 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 10 Not really sure what to do with all this. That's probably a diamond, right? These are all diamonds, or at least mostly diamonds. I'm gonna play all those. Okay, that's good knowledge to have. I'm pretty sure this is just like a flush, and even if it's not, I'm gonna win anyways, because I need 9 points. Probably should have sold this. When does it change? Never. Ace of Diamonds gives ×2. I guess I could run it back on the idol. I'm not really strong enough to win anything right now, though. I guess now I am. Those extra chips go a long ways. The idol. Obviously, Scary Face is not the angle. Discarding 4s. I may not. All I have to do is discard 1 4, and it's better than delayed gratification, so... 6 5 4 3 2, that's a straight flush, very cool. Possibly worse than a normal flush, though. Not because of the chips, but because of the large amount of molt I get. Alright, 120-ish times 8 versus 80-ish times 18. My idol. Save the 4. It doesn't know that I'm saving it because I'm gonna discard it. It's been tricked. Speckeldorfed. Look at this. ×2. Well, how many points do I need? 4? Think I can manage to roll with that. I would like to direct everyone's attention to the fact that I have never won with either of these jokers. Because they suck. I mean, this one's really good, just not most of the time. Tick, tick, tick. Alright. Do I want 1 less hand for more hand size? Can I win if I do that? I guess we're gonna find out. I'll even re-roll once for a lovers, just to make sure. Okay, so far no good. Why would it pick the 3 of hearts? One of the few cards in the game that I absolutely cannot play. Hey, that's my 2-hour marker. This might not be good enough. But it also might just barely be good enough. Woohoo! $4. $5. Yes! Death me. Jumbo Arcana me. Show me nothing good. Bro, it is never picking clubs, and that is genuinely pretty frustrating. That could save us. Those extra chips could go a long ways. I'm gonna take this and then sell it near the end. -1 hand size, don't care, plus didn't ask. Plus L plus fucking ratio. Oh yeah, I added a Discord server command. If you want to see the link to the Discord server at some point. I'm wondering if I should actually be trying to get like a flush house here. That could probably save me, right? I have a death. Should be doable. Yeah, there's 2 4s, there's 2 10s. We can just death like this and have a flush house. It's not crazy good, but it is good. Right. Good enough. 5 of diamonds. I guess we can keep diamonds in case we draw that. Alright, and then we sell you, because this wins. Unfortunately, we had to use a discard, so we still don't get the delayed gratification money. That's why it's bad. I guess I'll take some money per round. That might get me somewhere. Just play flushes. That's my slogan. Unfortunately, I have to use discards again. 6, 5, 4, 2. Let's play just the highest ones plus the 2, because the 2 is, thankfully, the idol this round. Not that it changes all that much, but... straight flush is just worse than flush. Right? Comparatively. Again, we get so much mult off Supernova. It's hard to justify anything but that. Let's discard all these, see if we can find another 2 of clubs. We did, actually. Which should guarantee we at least win. But, I need something. I need something, like, now. Because this is not doing it. Hit the road, Jack. Another face card related Joker we can't fucking use. I can only afford blue Joker if I sell golden, at which point I will have no money. But I guess we gotta make that happen. Blue Joker is also worse because it's abandoned deck and I have fewer cards. But at least it's gonna up my score significantly. Not like that significantly, but significantly. Oh, very cool. I still have to discard. Very cool. Most excellent. Hopefully winning. Yes. Yes, indeed. I struggle for my life. $1. What do I do with $1? Literally nothing. If I sell both of these, I can purchase a juggler. Pretty sure we just bleed out here. I don't know how we would ever win this. We're death spiraling way too hard. We're getting no money. Like, we have to discard every single time, even though we have 25 clubs in our deck. So we never get any money to pay for the idol. Like, there's no out here, and even if I sell the idol for Abstract Joker, I'm still paying the money, and now I'm getting flat malt instead of times malt, which is, you know, like, maybe it saves me right now, but it's not going to for very long. Which is a classic death spiral right now. Need some money to magically manifest out of my ass right now, just like, woo! Bonus points if it makes that noise. Guess I'll take the banana. I can afford both, so I'm gonna buy the jumbo in hopes there's something in here. There's not. Alright. I'm just saving the death. What am I saving it for? Remains to be seen. Because I'm pretty sure I just lose here. Yeah, no way. Zero shot. Even with discards, I'm not gonna draw anything that's gonna change this. Flesh House isn't gonna do anything. It's not good enough. Because I lose all the malt. Like, I guess I could give it a crack, but I'm also losing any money I might have had. This is literally the best flush house we can get. And it's not going to be very close. Yeah. That's not it. Bad early game. We got one more run in us, though. Just got absolutely clapped by the rental death spiral of doom. But we out here. What do we got to start today? Oh, I remember this. Last time it worked out great, so I'm sure it will this time too. 76543. Boop 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 a doop. I don't really know what I'm going for here. Maybe I keep the 8-7 and I go for like a straight or a flush here. It'll have to do. I'm trying to win before I try to make delayed gratification work here. I don't have any malt yet. That'll do. Sorry, Vampire, I don't have a way to feed you if you take all my money. $8822 is probably fine, right? Please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask, how is my mic quality right now? I moved my mic to a different location. I don't know if it's even noticeable. It's just like slightly more to the front. Nah, that's not it. You should just be able to win fine right now. Especially if you're gonna give me that off rip. Hadn't noticed any significant difference. Okay. Mic quality is pretty fine. Alright. Yeah, I don't think it was, like, bad before, but it was, I don't know. I think it's just the room acoustics make it sound not crisp. You know what I mean? It sounds much better when I'm close, but I can't move that up here. I have nowhere to put it. Oh, we got Temperance. Ooh, $4. Just get my money back. Fuck it. Just give me my money back. Do I want a permanent even Steven? No. Not at all. Sorry about that. Alright, don't want to discard if I can help it. I've got a +6 malt. Should make it doable as long as I can get something, you know? A flush would go pretty hard right now. Perhaps. I don't actually know if this even gets me 1,000 points. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna lose nice and early this time around. Which is fine. I would much rather lose now than later. Yeah, loser. Loser! How dare I take delayed gratification? It's even worse on Gold Stake too, right? You get the -1 discard. Not a good card. $4 for a lot more work than it's worth. Another bang. That was a banger right there, right? Yeah. Made it all the way to ante 2. Alright. This one's gonna be good, I'm sure of it. Let me get that. That's easy choice. Sure. This another face card choice here on the abandoned deck. Right? We get our 2 free jokers, we sell Riff Raff, we don't actually want to pay for that shit. And now all of a sudden, look at all this malt, what am I gonna do with all this malt? If only I had delayed gratification. Ooh, look at that. We can turn all our face cards into gold here on the abandoned deck. Genuinely, give me the trading card, though. Let me get that. Let me get all these 2s out of here. I usually sell it at +4, +8. It's nice, but like, I mean, $2 is $2. It'd be nice if it worked like Cavendish, where like, maybe you could find a variant of it if you consume it all the way. That would be interesting. Should I take flushes? I suppose I don't see why not. My money's doing alright right now. I don't feel the need to purchase anything. Hell, I could skip for the boss blind money. That sounds great, actually. And then I can buy that reroll voucher. Discard a 2. Yeah, we don't do face cards here. The trading card is paying for the tribe. We can roll down here as much as we want, or feel like... Ooh, actually, maybe this is a run where I try to make this work. Ceremonial Dagger can fit in here quite nicely. I don't have a lot of value for Hanging Chad at the moment, so let's do that. I'll buy you... I'll probably knife the popcorn and see what's in here. Oh, he's back. Misprint. I don't really need a second flat mult Joker since I have Ceremonial, so I'll skip on that for now. I don't want an infinite of any of these. Oh, all my face cards are drawn face down. No. Buy 2. What am I gonna do? I don't actually think that's winning, but it's good. Yeah, that's fine. I am allowed to use my discards. I do have to remind myself of that. Keep the spades, since it seems like I have more of them. Nope. Where are my discards at? Should be fine. Just by not meeting the score threshold, if anything. But there we go. Got the flush. Easy win. L plus ratio, bozo. Alright, give me my money. I skipped for a reason. Thank you. There's an Econ Joker. Clearance sale. There's a lot of good stuff in this shop. How much do I care about Ouija? Doesn't really help me make flushes now, does it? Let's go medium. I think I'd like some more deck shaping. Take the Cloud9 for sure, but before that, clearance sale. Trading card is down to 2 rounds remaining. I think I'll keep him for one more round. Let's put the knife on the 9 so it doesn't do anything. Skip for another investment tag. No. Alright, immediately drew a flush. I'm not against getting rid of 4. Let's do the flush. What kind of score does this get me right now? Reasonable. Definitely need to improve that, but that's kind of something planets will do. 9-based flush 5 or 5 of a kind build. Yeah, I could see going something like a flush 5 later on in the run. We gotta see how many options we have for actually editing our deck. Alright, now we knife the trading card. It's only got 1 round left anyways. Temperance gives 8. I've got a moon here. I don't think we've played against any of the suit blinds, but to be fair, I don't think it really matters right now. Let's do our best to get rid of 1 or 2 suits for now. I guess I'll do diamonds and hearts can go. So I'll save my moon so that I can use it in blind. Temperance isn't worth enough for me to want to go for it over Hanged Man. Don't want to hang the 9 though. So these two. Odd Todd. I am going to be playing down a Joker for a little while with the Ceremonial Dagger here. I'll pass on Odd Todd for now, but I do need some chips at some point. Alright, move you there. This is the don't accidentally make a mistake choice here. Alright, we got Moon. And we got a lot of things to use Moon on. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And just play flushes for right now. Yep, blackboard is always going to be on the table. If I really don't know what I'm going for with flushes, that tends to be kind of like my default. Is I'll try to remove the reds because blackboard exists. It's actually more likely I draw the spades. Let's go for those then. It's a shame I already used my discards. But a flush is a flush. -$. Mouth is play only one hand type. Okay, I can do that. It's the eye that I'm more concerned about. I mean, you sell for a decent amount. I'm probably gonna take you. Hanged Man. Don't want to hang a 9. Fool. Death. I wish this were a club. I would like to make another 9. But I feel like this is better. Not that much better. I'll do this. I'd rather have the dollar. And definitely take Shoot the Moon. Not because I have queens, but because it needs to beat the knife. Okay, there's a good death. We death for another tarot. Am I strong enough to win right now? I think so. Very nice. Play that first. I'll discard afterwards once I have more cards I actually want to discard. It's over half my score. I can only play flushes now, but oh boy. What do you got for me? Strength. Pretty good. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't quite have a flush house angle. I can use my judgment, see what I get. Gift card's great. Gift card has some special synergy with Ceremonial Dagger. I'm not actually against that at all. And I guess I'll just strengthen 8 and a 7. Make another 9 and an 8, which can then turn into a 9. And I'll play this flush and win. Pretty good. This is like, it's bad because the sell value of Jokers goes down, which reduces how quickly Ceremonial Dagger goes up. But I don't know. It's neither here nor there. Maybe I save on that for now. And I knife Abstract Joker. That's like having my score though. That's not really a good idea. I'll reroll once first. I guess I'm making enough money. I could just knife gift card. Sells for 3. It's not too bad. Save on liquidation. Keep the Empress in my back pocket. Four of a kind isn't good enough. Discard those. World? Works for me. Let's go ahead and Empress since we've got it here. Very nice. Discard 5. Probably draw a heart or a diamond and then just turn that over. Yeah. There we go. Flush house unlocked. That's good. Those are winning in one. I would fucking hope so. Money. Only get one. Let's take the money this time. $10 is good. Do I want liquidation? That's fine. Yeah, I'll take it. It really does reduce the sell values by a lot. Those suck. Pluto. Ice cream. Reroll. Maybe it is time to knife Abstract Joker now that I have ice cream here to sort of bump the chips. I need to wean myself off this shit at some point because stacking 2 flat mult jokers is just not good. So I'll take this as a chip joker. It costs me money, but I'll get rid of it eventually. This will be fine. Moon. Pretty good. Very good, even. Alright, let's discard you. Look for a club. I didn't find it. That's concerning. I do still have those, right? Like... play those. Oh, I won. That works. Nope. I'll take you. You look mighty knifeable right now. Nope. Strength. Go next. The house. First hand is drawn face down. Okay, well, to be honest, I don't really care. Let's organize by suit. Clubs would go over here if they were here. Let's go, like, discard those 4. But we don't know where our 8s are. I also don't care right now. Okay. Well, that's definitely a spade. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. Let's moon these 2 cards only. Okay, that was a heart. So we did improve it. These are now... At the very least, those are all clubs. And I didn't draw any more. Oh boy. Okay, well, now we're in for it. I still didn't draw any more? How many do I have? All of them? Jesus. Okay. How can I make this work? Can make a full house. That's probably good enough. Considering I don't really actually get anything from flushes besides the doubling. And I guess I can check what number this is. Okay, that's a 6 now, I guess. I think that should still be good enough. Maybe, possibly, who knows. I just work here. Looks good enough. Hey. Not even close. Buy that, reroll that. None of this. Knife you, go next. I desperately need some flush levels. Those would go a long ways to making this feel a little bit less bad. Alright, now we discard looking for these right here. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're in business. We are in business. Spectral, what do you got? Ectoplasm? Honestly, yes, I do want ectoplasm. I don't want it on this ice cream, though. That's the one thing I don't want that ectoplasm on, so let's do that. And then I'm just gonna start buying shit. You can come along. Obviously, you can come along. Even though the knife makes it a little bit awkward with the ordering here. I feel like I'd be silly not to take this still, though. It's like, at worst, it's a 2x, right? And I can just, like, put it right there in front of him. And, what's in the judgment? Money. Sure. And then I want you to knife the walkie-talkie. Yup. Looking good now. And, I don't know. Steal that. A little shank noise every time it does something. Alright, can I actually do this? No. This is very interesting because Brainstorm doesn't, like, copy the polychrome, so the polychrome's triggering first, so it's kind of like not that great. Like, it's still good. We're still gonna win, assuming we don't get screwed by something here, but... Which, you know, we could. We're back to needing chips again. Our level 1 flush is definitely hurting us. Our level 1 everything. Have we even seen a planet? I guess we have a flush house level and a high card level. That's something. Yeah, this is still gonna win. No issues here. Just the flat mult alone gets us there. And then we get a whole bunch of money. This is the one that's on the chopping block. We have one econ joker, we don't need two. We're already desperately trying to survive. Okay, this works, right? I can get the flat mult before ceremonial dagger triggers or something like that, and that works. Moon, for sure. I'm just trying to make as many of these two suits as possible. And I'll reroll one more time, just to check. The Boule does solve our chip issue, but I don't know if I like it. Because that's my third rental joker. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. Well, let's get right on it then. This is +8. And then ceremonial? No, there's no way that's better than just +30 a second time. Right? Even if this +30 doesn't come there. Yeah, that's still definitely better. It must be. $11,000 is not an inspiring amount. Okay, so these two cards are... what? They are greater than 9, which means they absolutely cannot be hearts or diamonds. Right? They can't be. This card is less than a 9 or an 8, which means it could be a heart or a diamond. Might not be, but it could be. This card is in between them, and that means it cannot be. Okay, so that's a spade, which means that's a spade. We don't know about that one, so I'm going to discard it. Alright, now we're more certain that we've got club, 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 and spade, spade, spade. Given the layout, we also drew our 5 of diamonds. We don't know if we drew the other diamond, but... oh, that's good. That was the 8. I'm quite confident this is a flush. So I'm going to play it as such. I'm going to turn that into a steal to increase our odds here. Oh, what? Hold on. How does that work? Huh. Wait, but that card was in between the 7 and 8 when sorted by rank. How's that a 6? Huh. I must have seen wrong. That's about the only way that can work. This is a flush for sure, so let's just play it. Even if it has all my steel cards. Alright, well, I'm fairly confident that that will make this a flush. Alright, I need to play a flush here. We only have 7 cards. I have no idea which ones are which. I'm quite confident we got rid of all of our hearts and diamonds, but I don't know how many of each of these I had. These 10 cards are what I have drawn face down and not seen. I don't know how many of these I have of each. I guess we're gonna hope that we have 5. We didn't have 5 of either, it was never going to win anyways. Oh, sevens. There weren't 5 of either of them. Good try, good try. We got a couple more. We only got 1 win today, but we got a couple more during that win. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to Ghost Deck, the tried and true. Alright, let's start counting by how many we don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. It's 30 more cards to go. I was off. Yeah, we got a couple more stickers. I don't remember which ones, to be honest. That was so long ago. It was like... my memory only lasts like 40 minutes tops. So 30 more to go. And as usual, that will be tomorrow, where I will get all 30 in a single stream. Nah. Alright. Peace, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.